So, when I was around the age of 12, my favorite channels on YouTube were Danger Dolan and Super Planet Dolan, ran by the same crew. One of the hosts of this Super Planet and / Danger Dolan channel was Shima Luan, but one day she mysteriously went missing and just stopped making content on the channel. Before I get into her disappearance, I just want to get one thing out the way. Fancy Potato is fake. It's an ARG made by what probably some kid, let's be completely honest. Don't engage with it. It's not worth getting involved in. It's a fake ARG. Just want to get that out. And to whoever's running this ARG, just stop. Just stop. You're a scumbag. Honestly, people like this kind of make the research I had to do a little bit more complicated. But there is one Shima account that is real, and that is Shima Luan. It's literally just called Shima Luan, with I think 130 something followers. This channel actually predates her involvement with the Danger Dolan crew by a few years. And by that I mean this account was founded in 2008 but didn't start uploading content till 2015, which is par for the course for a lot of YouTube channels out there. Her channel went through some sort of evolution where most of her early content revolved around her reading books from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's catalog, and most of her later videos were just live streams with a fellow member of the Danger Dolan crew, Hellbent. She also went through a sort of phase when she joined the Danger Dolan cast where she ended up doing a lot of Q&As, which makes a lot of sense. A lot of people who previously hadn't seen her content were now subscribing to her and would want to know more about her. After her extremely abrupt disappearance, it makes sense why a lot of people just suspected the worst. I mean, a lot of YouTubers have just died, and the fact that Danger Dolan straight up said that he didn't know where she was added a lot of fuel to the fire, along with a few people literally just claiming that she was dead in the comment section. Yeah, people were actually doing that. I actually remember just refreshing the comments and reading them. It got to the point where somebody made a fake obituary for her. I'm not making this up. It sounds just as ridiculous as it is. But there are so many flaws involved in this that I'm surprised people thought it was real for even a millisecond. But then again, considering that most of the followers of Danger Dolan were really young kids / teenagers, including me, I was like 12 / 13, I guess I'm not too surprised. But there are so many flaws in this, such as the fact that Shima Luan isn't spelled right. Shima Luan is also not her real name, and the link didn't even work. Going back to the initial Danger Dolan video, he says that she's disappeared before, for months at a time, so this wouldn't have even been the first time she did this. Also, multiple of her game accounts were active after her disappearance, which hints at the idea that she just, disappeared, just left and didn't die. I feel like there's definitely some weird portion of the Danger Dolan fanbase that was trying to make it seem like she died for some reason, when in reality people just disappear sometimes. They don't have to die. Just because they're not in your sight doesn't mean they're dead. So, for the rest of the video, I'm just going to operate off the assumption that she left on her own accord. Now, why would she leave her YouTube channel? Why would she leave the Danger Dolan channel? Well, YouTubers just leave sometimes. But usually there is an underlying issue, whether that be they're just not passionate about it anymore or it's just too stressful. It's not even that, making YouTube videos is so hard, which, yeah, I mean, even somebody like me who doesn't make the best kind of videos still spends like 4 or 5 hours editing a video. But it's the fact that when you're as popular as somebody like Shima Luan, who was on a channel with multiple millions of subscribers, that there's just certain pressures that come along with that. A lot of people have pointed to the sexualized fan art that the furry community made once they got a hold of her avatar, and that doesn't seem to be a factor in why she left, at least according to what she said in the past. Honestly, I don't think the Shima Luan story is as creepy, dramatic, as some people are trying to make it out to seem. It seems to be just the story of somebody who just decided that they no longer wanted to be a YouTuber and just stopped. It's clear that Shima had anxiety and was always only 1 foot into the YouTube door and really never wanted to commit to it, to the degree that other YouTubers at the time were, to the point where some of these YouTubers would literally throw out their entire lives just to make YouTube videos. Honestly, I don't think the Shima Luan story is as deep as some people are trying to make it sound. Honestly, it just seems like a story boundary. I don't think she wants to be found, so I wouldn't recommend trying to look for her. It's just, like, she's just a person living her life. I bet she doesn't even think about the Shima Luan channel anymore. It probably was just a phase in her life. I mean, honestly, if you're really that desperate for a creepy ARG, you can just look for one. You don't have to make your own out of a different person.